Transformers, more than meets the eye. Autobots rage their battles to destroy the evil forces of the Decepticons. The Transformers, robots in disguise. The Transformers, more than meets the eye. Transformers. Hello, Rhakshi. I thought we threw you in the brig.
No, I can't be her. I'm the other Rhakshi.
Well, I'm not really Draconis Prime. I'm Maxus Karda.
No, I know that.
How did you get here?
Well, that's a little complicated.
Please, enlighten us.
Let's see. After your last encounter with Wrath several months ago, you replaced me with her.
How can we tell the difference?
My name is spelled differently.
No, so it's just like a canon typo or something.
Kind of, except I'm a twin.
A doppelganger.
Everything that exists in one exists in the other.
Well, what does that mean?
This is the planet of the Rosmocob.
The Rosmocom, the generation scorned.
Yeah, it's not merely Animatron, but the factory floor.
Not Paradron either?
Oh no, that was destroyed.
Or the planet I heard of called Tracheon.
That one too.
So what's just ahead up here?
Some of your missing friends.
Huh, let's investigate.
Oh, what hit me? Me Grimlock here to save the day.
Draconis Prime, we've come to save you.
The monster grasps me real good.
Yeah, but we come to save you.
Okay, got a ship around here?
Yeah, we have a ship.
Well, let's get to it then.
You must take me with you. Why would we do that? Because if you don't, your planet is doomed.
Oh, what you mean by that?
What do you think the Maximo and the Centurio were really hiding?
Me not understand. The Maximo and Centurio weren't just on the Beast planet.
Oh great, the Titans the Decepticons got a hold of?
Fortress Maximus has them on board?
Oh, there isn't just one invasion force, you silly.
What Titan he mean? One rebel stole?
That too. See it at the Virgo and the one at Area 51 too?
Resistance will be futile.
That ain't just a Star Trek reference. Somebody else thought of that before they did.
Now, it was a kind of a Twilight Zone thing long before the Borg. Here I thought the Borg were invented by the Cillian and the space people. They were just pulling your leg, Gwynazon.
Now what do we do?
We put a stop to the invasion.
That's tall order.
We've been through worse.
I'm not so sure you're up to the challenge, but very well. We go to ship and return to Cybertron.
Are any Maximo left on this planet?
Not really, just me.
Where'd they all go?
What do you think?
Well, that's just Prime.
What a revolting development. Yes. Speed and alacrity would be prime.
I'm coming with you. Let's roll.
You want to meet your twin sister? Might cause a paradox.
No, she's the paradox.
Then let's move out. Hooah! Status report. Not good. The guys that were chasing us just blasted the engines. The weapons are offline, sir. Me Grimlock go out and fight them. There's no time. We're in range of Cybertron's defenses.
Didn't think this was going to be the way I was going to go out, but
You might as well admit it. You haven't been here in months.
I must admit it. I was there a month before the Wrath incursion.
You mean that episode where you got in trouble with the Femmes?
Yeah, that's the one.
This reminds me of a movie. What's that? Riding on a rocket like Dr. Strangelove? No, Thelma and Louise. Well, I couldn't think out a better way to go out in style, but with you. Same here. Yep, hooah. And considering we're flying the ship, it would be our fault if we crash. I haven't thought of that. Try not to crash. Approaching defense perimeter. Enemy units coming up the rear. Oh shit. A lot weird swear words than that. Evasive action. Hard to port. Hard to starboard. We can't shake them. Primal Prime, grab those guys and get to the escape pods. Are you sure about that? Yep, I'm gonna turn around and kick their ass. We didn't have any weapons, Draconis. Yeah, we do. Rhakshi, you're gonna kick their ass.
I am?
Yeah, there's a torpedo left. Get back there and throw it at them.
One torpedo.
Just do it. The calculations for that are ludicrous. I have a habit of making the impossible possible. Let's do this. We're on our way.
Let's rock. Let's rock and roll.
We're in the escape pod. May Primus save us all.
Ready to torpedo.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
Enemy units approaching.
Coming in front of us. We're falling into Cybertron's gravity well. I was just thinking, this is like Dr. Strangelove. Yeah. Well, at least the aspect ratio is better than in Justice League, the director's cut. That's kind of a mess. They were copying Trans Tech. Aren't we copying Trans Tech? I hadn't thought of that. Huh. Oops. Oh. Well, we're venting atmosphere into space. We're robots. Oh yeah. Send a distress call to the Autobots. Already sent. Well, this is it then. Rhakshi, fire that torpedo at the lead ship.
Will do.
The next batch of Cybertronians will be ready for Earth duty shortly. Excellent. So the vaccinations may work. Appears so for now, Prime. Have them report to Earth duty. Very well, Prime. Let us not confuse your obedience for modesty. No, Prime. We'll see to them now. Of course, Prime. Blur, get off the table. I'm excited about going back to Earth. The boy's a little too eager, I think. No kidding, he'll be perfect. Blur, I haven't quite made you fit for duty anyway. Get off there. I want to go now. I'm so pepped up. This mission's gonna be fun. Whip them into shape. Weird things are happening out there. A lot of asteroidal debris and what appears to be a space fleet. A space fleet? They appear to have been hiding behind the asteroidal debris. And no one noticed this. Could be the trick of sensors by the Decepticons. What if it's not? I'll look into it, Prime. You do that, Blaster. Optimus Prime away trying to rescue the Dinobots. He's back yet. Yes, but your counterpart is on Earth. The others should join him. Yeah, my counterpart. Our relationship is rather unrequited. Make sure all the Autobots are on the same page, Magnus. Will do, Prime. Well, let's get going then. Blur, get down from there. Let's roll. I will see you later, Autobots. Repair work goes well, Megatron. Jet Smash and Sky Crush will be online soon. Excellent work, Megatron. And these two new guys, who are they? I'm Jetstorm, and I'm Sky Shadow. We're basically the Transformers Prime version of Jet Smash and Sky Crunch. We were technically taken over by Robotech people, but now we're not. What use could I possibly have for you two? I guess we could fly reconnaissance, Megatron. Yeah, there's meteors or something coming down. We can check them out. These freed up scouts are useless to us. I suppose we could give them a shot, though. Kind of annoying. How do we know they're not spies for the Robotechs? Oh no, Megatron, we are not. Let's find out where the loyalties lie. Megatron, shouldn't we deal with the asteroid that crashed in a slum near here? Yes, we should check that out. You are spared for now, but don't try anything. Oh no, Megatron, we are loyal. That remains to be seen. What was this? Some kind of neutral ship? Certainly not a meteorite. Those look like Autobots. Yeah, this one appears to be what's left of Draconis Prime. What's left of him? What happened to him? They crashed. The one in front of me appears to be ransacked. It would appear that Maxus Karda is over there. Looks like the Decepticons are here, but they came in after the roof caved in. What are we going to do now? Appears to be the remains of a neutral ship. Uh-oh, it's Draconis' ship pod. How many ships did that guy have? I don't know. He was associated with at least Maximo, so who knows? But the neutral Fem stole Regis Maximus. Must have borrowed another ship then to go rescue the Dinobots. We have to find the Dinobots then. Yeah, and I think Primal Prime was with him. Yeah, well, we gotta find him too. Ratchet, report on the guy trapped under the roof.
I'm afraid he's dead, Jim. So is Maxus Karda over there.
My name is Ultra Magnus, not Jim. Star Trek jokes. Too soon.
Autobots, we got here first. We claim salvage. Yeah, we claim salvage.
Should we blast these two? They're annoying now that they're not associated with Robotex. We can't go around blasting everyone, Hot Rod. Quite right, Ultra Magnus. You could pay us for the salvage and energon cubes. Or I could just break all three of you. There is that option.
You can take the neutral bodies if you want them.
He'll have trouble pulling them out from that rift debris.
We'll find a way, Megatron.
It appears that Maxus Karda is over there. What's left of him? After the thing came in here, the roof caved in and fell on the bodies. What if the Decepticons should salvage these wrecks or leave them?
I don't know, but there are other life form readings ahead, Megatron.
Oh, yeah? Are you sure the device isn't here? Isn't here, Magnus. Nah, it's gone.
You think the Decepticons carried it off?
They would have left quickly with it by now. The Autobots seem to be looking for something. I wonder what it is. If it's a weapon, I want it. No sign of it, but locals could have carried it off.
Actually, the crew manifest of the ship is kind of strange.
What's strange about the crew manifest, Ratchet?
Well, the data indicates a couple of sparks that weren't registered.
2 cloaked crewmen.
Yeah, probably.
Maybe they stole it. Cloaked crewmen? What? It doesn't seem possible.
Alternate version of them, perhaps?
Yes, I'm not the Cyclonus you're familiar with, but he is.
Ah, it's a Cyclonus.
So you took the device.
I did. It's technology you don't understand.
Cyclonus, where did you come from? The Kingdom Colony. You call it Animatron.
Ah, in Liege Maximo space.
Indeed, G2 Megatron. So why did you take the device from this ship? 2 dead fools back here managed to steal it from the flagship.
What? When did that happen?
Over a year ago, they got a hold of it. So you're a Cyclonus, but not the Cyclonus.
Quite right, Ultra Magnus, as you are not you either.
This is Generation Timeline. I'm me.
I don't think any of you realize what you are.
Yes, if my calculations are correct, we are in the Space Bridge timeline.
He is our last astronomer.
We have astronomers. They fly the ships.
An astronavigator is not an astronomer by trade.
Oh, okay.
They only need to know how to avoid black holes and stars and planets and whatnot.
So the Kingdom Planet, huh? Although we call it the Kingdom Planet, it's a kingship there.
This is in order to avoid confusion with certain Earth movies. Really think they're going to be confused with Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom? You know those YouTube algorithms?
Ba-da-bum-bum-shh. The point is, the device the neutrals stole does not belong to you.
How did Draconis get a hold of it?
He gained the knowledge from his future self in a different timeline.
Future timeline? What are you talking about?
In the Beasties era, Draconis is known by another name, as is Maxus Karda.
Oh, really? Heh.
You might say they're the linear ancestors of Beast Wars Megatron and Beast Wars Optimus Primal.
If that's true, wouldn't they all disappear along with you?
Ah, but I am from the Siege timeline.
Ah, so the other colonists are from the Siege timeline.
Not exactly. They're from a slightly other one.
What? It's preposterous. What if Six-Shot shows up or something?
He can't in this universe. He was destroyed.
I can't test your theory, really, unless we can find out if Primal Prime's around.
They rescued those Dinobots. They'll probably come along soon and we can ask them. Yes, but we're not ready to hand over the device. Where'd it go? The fabric of space-time must be somewhat in flux here.
You're the expert on that.
This building used to be the greatest institute on Cybertron.
Maybe it was no coincidence.
You Cybertronians have perpetuated this war to the destruction of your world.
You're thinking of Decepticons.
Don't be absurd. It was both parties. We all know that. Yes, the Autobots encouraged war as well.
It was in self-defense against the Decepticons.
Don't be naive, child. The Autobots would not perpetuate war of their own accord. Ah, but they would encourage it, glorify it even. We don't glorify war. War is bad. It is not merely Autobots good, Decepticons evil, where do we come from? Sometimes the lines are completely crossed, and it's a misnomer that there are Autocons and Deceptibots.
A Deceptibot would be an oxymoron, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would. We were never programmed for war, we merely copied it. Some ancient master who gave us laws and morality didn't give it to the Decepticons.
Like we don't have moral centers, Magnus.
Not the Quintessons or some other forces pre-programming. Not my field of expertise. Ah, Omega Trion would know such things. Omega Trion? The counterpart to your Alpha Trion.
That's kind of confusing. Like those new comic books where Megatron's a good guy.
That's probably because he's from planet Rosmacob. Ah, prejudiced against Rosmacob. I see how it is. That's not what I meant.
Ah, you see, there's the dinos now, and that other primal didn't disappear.
Disappear? No. Me Grimlock Rod Pod. Me Sludge Ride Pod. Fun. Me Snarl, too.
Okay, Dinobots, let's get out of here.
Oh, that's just Prime.
It has started.
Yes, Draconis Prime and his friend expired. But if we revive them, I think that will really happen. Okay, gather up the bodies and let's get out of here.
You expect me to carry off dead Autobots?
One of them ends up being a Predacon leader.
Oh, yeah.
We will work together to free the bodies and take them with us.
It's a deal.
Power up the sleds. Let's go. Oh no, we're surrounded.
Hand over space weapon. Zzz.
Uh-oh.
You're not a Robotech anymore. You're just a Transformer.
The Decepticons followed us. You're weird, G2 Megatron. Look who's talking. We must get the bodies back to Autobot headquarters to repair them. You morbid Autobots, we won't stop you.
Especially since the future depends on the two of them getting revived eventually.
Me, Grimlock, not understand. The Decepticons mean to ambush us.
We're boxed in by the Decepticons.
Autobots, stand your ground. We can barely move.
Decepticons, do not engage yet.
Magnus, I want the space weapon. I don't actually have it, Siege Megatron.
I think the other Megatron had a similar weapon earlier.
Yeah, he used it to steal Fortress Maximus.
Ridiculous. Why would he do that?
Decepticons, shoot them until they surrender the weapon. Half of them are neutrals, and you're not even from this timeline. I heard your Megatron from your timeline was wiped out mysteriously. Well, Leech Maximo must have got him. It's your fault, Magnus. The war will continue. I tried to stop the war, but our emotions override the intellect. An excuse, Ultra Magnus.
One of us must seize the opportunity.
Yes, one must. Very well, I will.
It's Megatron, that other guy was ours.
I don't care. Destroy them all.
Soon, Starscream, you've got the device.
At last, I will use it. It's a good thing I have a teleport device borrowed from Skywarp's technology. Goodbye, Autobot suckers.
Where'd they go? Me snarl okay. The jerk Starscream left without us. Did I completely incinerate the other Megatron? I'm alright. I'm okay. Me Grimlock Hardhead. Look what you've done, Autobots and Decepticons. I see that. I see we lost this one. It's only a harbinger of the impending demise of this time, which is why you're here. Partly.
The bodies have disappeared.
What? We're still on the Earth, I think, but until we revive him, we won't know. You think this thing transported us somewhere else? The area looks the same. Well, let's get to repairs. Buzzsaw messed up a little. Buzzsaw still here. Then there may be some hope after all. He didn't disappear. Neither did I. No, another Insector. I'm Mini Ramjet. I see. Well, welcome to this mission. Get off slag. Oh, sorry. Oh, and sludge too. See what your wars cost you, Cybertronians. Yes, but we will find a way. Together. Will we? We lost this. Maybe we should ask Trigger Happy to come along with us. He's a bit of a loudmouth. I know he's a bit of a loudmouth, but at least he has interesting conversation. I didn't really notice. You can't get him to shut up about those Nebulons and stuff. Yes, the Nebulons. He's a fun mech to hang around with once you get him to shut up. I had no idea. Trigger Happy was a great mech, alright, but could have had 6-shot. He's either dead or missing. Maybe not 6-shot. Most certainly not 6-shot. He was a specimen of engineering, but how about Astrotrain or Skyquake? Mass shifting is annoying. You don't suppose the Autobots? The war was over in our timeline. Cybertron was taken. Most of the Autobots seem to think Transformers were refugees. They try to find new planets in which to form a new Cybertron. Autobots and Decepticons working together? I never thought I'd see the day. They were so busy trying to create a new homeland, they will not fire upon us. Makes us feel sure of that. The day has not yet come. The population of the planet has dwindled quite a bit. Doesn't help that fleshlings can't survive here in the sacred atmosphere. Yeah, too little oxygen. Yes, but there's something peculiar up ahead. No fleshlings here. Now they would be burned by the solar radiation. This planet is clearly not where we left. I see them. It looks like Blitzwing. We still don't know what planet the time stream transported us to. I am the astronomer. I can get to work calculating star charts on that. You do that.
Friend, I don't want you pissing anyone off here. The relationships are tenuous.
I can't do this. Too much has happened.
Nonsense. You'll do just fine. I'll help you through this.
Like you helped our generation's Octane.
That's not fair.
No, it wasn't fair for him. Especially when he was snagged from protective custody.
How was I supposed to know that our universe's Galvatron would kill him?
Do you want to know how Galvatron executed him?
I don't see why you're not to be like this. The war is over, and our Galvatron is dead.
And now it appears that only Decepticons left are the hive.
Yes, we haven't found any real Decepticons.
Can't find Decepticons to fight anyway. Or Autobots for that matter.
That's true. Can't say I understand it, but it is.
Why not? I had to go somewhere. I thought about signing up to be a mercenary.
But you worked in a mine.
The Cybertronian miners were the best work I could find.
I hear you're better at getting along with others. I'm pleased with that.
Yes, and I can crawl with the Autobots.
What's his name? Slog or Slag or something?
Yes, slag.
Well, here we are.
It's been a long social call and I'm tired. Come on, let's get out of here.
Well, I had a job for you, but if you're tired...
What is it? More guard duty?
No, not exactly.
I know how you like to play the social worker.
I know you'd like this one. Sensors have picked up hostiles directly ahead.
Well, how is this possible? I thought it was that battleship guy. No, that's Generations Blitzwing. Don't tell me that's Double Eater, because it only looks like him. Cyber jets. I didn't think I'd ever see your kind again. There's Cybertronium and Iridium here and messes with my sensors. The cold mines make my joints ache. But you wouldn't know anything about that. I got your pay right here. Please. I'll never get tired of this. See the packet for you. What do you mean by this? Perhaps he wants credit chips. What do you mean by these credit chips? Why, a promotion to the elite guard. Or you can defend this planet from the enemy. And buy fists or blaster. Very exciting. I guess I haven't made a final decision yet.
Oh, come on.
You got something better to do? Anything's better than this. You would have to stop by and share all your stories of heroism and bravery. I thought we were against war earlier. That was in front of the Autobots. You were trying to guilt the Autobots? That's not going to work. You'd be surprised.
No big secret now that the war is over.
The Autobots and Decepticons are all one big happy freaking family.
Doesn't take much to find out the juicy bits about these days.
Suppose a bit later you can explain where you came from. We were on our planet. You need to explain yourselves.
Yeah, besides, we sort of crashed here.
Not at the same time.
No, but we are doubled.
It's very strange. Must have been with the war last year. Never heard some about that. What's the point in killing him? The battle is over. Whatever. Not now. The other Autobots will soon be upon us. You two, fill the energon cubes. Don't we have better things to do than fill energon cubes? I do not do such demeaning labor. For a moment I thought of ways to do this, like the good old days with Megatron.
We're charged up. What now?
Let's find out who sent the message, and set up a base of operations somewhere on the planet.
So a proper army can challenge Zarek and his armor.
A challenge on this timeline and planet. Cyclonus, we might need the army, or Autobots. Wait, those aren't Autobots. They're Predacons. It would appear that we've been ambushed by them, but there's only two. Prepare to die, Decepticons.
I'll take the battle to you, Cyclonus.
What? You're going to turn traitor?
Merely as a test to kick your ass.
I didn't exactly sign up for that.
The cons have gone off their rockers.
They most certainly have.
What is that? Some kind of jamming field. Our weapons are now no longer functional. Nebulon tech.
Still embedded Predacons, yes.
Wait, if some of the Maximals disappeared, how come you didn't?
Because we're colonists from a different timeline.
Yes, and I followed Megatron and some of you here through the warp.
That would explain some of it.
Well, you and Broadside kind of have a similar voice.
I think the universe broadside is pretending.
No, I didn't know that.
Cyclonus, something's gone wrong with my weapon system. Blitzwing, what are you doing?
Come on, Cyclonus.
Uh-oh, our weapons are jammed too.
No.
We didn't make the weapons go away.
Something else is controlling this. Then we shall fight it out.
We'll bombshell or skywarp in another life.
Yeah, the Armada over there was bombshell, and I'm Skywarp. It was confusing. There was a lot of mass shifting in 2005 that never happened again.
Yes, very strange.
Who are these guys?
A show of force, perhaps.
No, you shot him. You others, you don't want to see this. Execute him. What? That's not very Autobot of you.
We are not Autobots.
Quite right.
These crazy pretenders must have stolen those Veritex.
Nebulon's an old Veritex. Great. Modeled after Skyfire, but as you can see, not a line.
Also, your paint jobs are kind of slipshod.
We fear not just covering up the emblems.
They would still see the profile of Skyfire, as you call him, and assume he did it. That doesn't sound very Autobot either.
I'm assuming a friend can get fixed up if we rescue him. I will do so.
Yes, you do that.
These pretenders aren't going to fool anybody.
Not here, not yet. But at least we can get a few shots off before they figure it out. Now we'll finish off all of you and make it look like the Autobots did it.
Well, that wasn't part of the plan. Then what was part of the plan?
We're supposed to wait for Edwards to show up, but when he did, he didn't say anything to us and left.
Edwards? That's a weird name for a robot. Yeah, Time Warp was messing with a ship or something.
We went on a recon and he kind of left us here. Bastard.
How do you Nebulons survive on this planet anyway? They made an environment that's Earth normal.
Yeah, our ship has processors.
If they have a ship, they should give it to us. Why would they surrender their ship to us? The other Autobots will surely show up soon and catch them. And then their covert mission would clearly be a failure. They're fools.
You think he left us here on purpose?
I had not considered that. We trusted his plan and made these vehicles for ourselves. I don't know what the two of you are up to when I found you slogging about. And you wear an Autobot symbol, but are a Decepticon. What are you?
I am an Autocon.
I thought they were extinct.
How does your timeline know about that?
I have studied the timelines or I wouldn't be here. Once the Autobots get here, they would ask too many questions.
Then our choice is to vaporize some of you and pretend to be refugees among them.
That is ridiculous. The two of you are fools.
No. Blasted them. That's pointless. Eliminate them all.
Oh, that's just Prime.
Men, we are pretenders, but some of us are not.
How did these guys get off pretending to be Transformers?
We are not the fools you think we are. We've come to meet with the Maximos. And of course we did.
Yes, they did. Starscream, Cyclonus and the others are hurt. Bring them inside.
Well, I suppose I should. You're not going to control the Decepticon Starscream.
I don't need to control the Decepticons when I can control an entire solar system under Maximo rule.
Starscream would never be happy with just a solar system.
For now, I'll take what I can get.
What? Not quite the face you were expecting, huh?
Huh?
The Autocon Commander, Skyfires. Yes, it is me, the Autocon Commander.
The Liege Maximo, Commander?
No, afraid not.
What do we do with them, Autocon Commander Skyfires?
I don't know. There are other Autobots and Decepticons on the planet. I'm gonna find them first. First, I found this pretender thing rather annoying. Now that that's done with, take my people to the repair bay. I like him.
We shall rule with Maximo's help.
Fool. Nonsense, Starscream, as you gave them the weapon. Fool.
Ah, but the glorious names of our Decepticon descendants will go on forever after this great battle.
You're nothing like the original legendary Decepticons. You're an abomination.
Yes, names like Megatron, Starscream, and Soundwave.
You're a siege Starscream, lacking certain traits of the original.
Why, you will serve me.
Nonsense. When I was recreated, I outrank you.
So that makes us on almost equal terms.
Ah, duped again, really? You killed my new minions. You're evil. Your minions were humanoid abominations. Who cares?
I cared. Well, we'll find a way out of this, somehow. I don't want a way out of it. Zzz, Starscream go nuts.
You just noticed, Buzzsaw?
Yes. So my insanity is not in fact cunning. There are other Decepticons here. Zzz.
An interesting development. Yes.
You're not our Megatron. You were one of those Dinobot things.
Yes, I'm cosplaying. Well, what is the report anyway? Yes, please divulge the emergency.
If any more escape pods come through here, we'll have to know by sending up spy satellites.
Analyze the radiation the pod could have, yes.
I caught them hauling in a landing pod just a few cycles from here.
Yes, and the probable effects in that area?
Possibility of survival is almost none. You mean it could be a typical Maximal pod?
Yes, it would be amusing to shoot at it. But with the pod dead, the Maximals will likely not come to retrieve it.
We have a contingency plan then.
Of course. They won't be so eager to pull that pod to safety with us here.
You mean until they defeated the rest of us?
Silence.
Your plan is foolhardy.
Seems to know much about my plan, so I'll not enlighten you further. How can this be?
The Decepticons and the Autobots are following the same pod signal.
Impossible.
No less bizarre than his appearance.
So, Black Arachnia, how did you figure out his rather pedestrian and obvious plan?
You answered your own question, Megatron. It's obvious and pedestrian.
Any more thoughts? A very strange development. Yes. What is going on here? Well, nobody's shooting yet.
May the pit save us all, if that thing ever becomes impervious to pain.
Enough of this. We're wasting time. Black Arachnia, you will accompany Megatron to the pod.
Salvage as many hover droids as possible.
Heads up, Cheetor. Thanks, Ratra. Maybe it's just me or that thing's really hot. We could get contaminated.
Don't you have anything better to do than to annoy me?
Perhaps I mean to bug you.
Is that a joke, G2?
I intend to know how you would conduct yourself if your friend was out there.
No, that doesn't concern you.
My, we have to work things out before we can begin.
If it doesn't concern you, why have you been thinking about it?
Maybe you've been thinking about it a lot, my dear.
If you found out, it simply wouldn't matter to him.
Hope his missing status does not throw off your objective.
He is not your problem. Do not be concerned. I will consider him a potential enemy.
You?
Just what's so funny?
Well, you see, I thought you had some sort of pact.
A pact? Don't be absurd.
I was simply curious about what you'd have in mind for him.
It had never occurred to me.
I assumed you were planning some kind of revenge.
You would think I wanted some revenge of my own.
As did I.
We're on the same side.
I'm not so sure, for I'd absorbed his thoughts.
Shut up, no you didn't. Doesn't matter, either way he's missing.
Do not lie to me. You know you want him to be gone.
What are you talking about? Why don't you just stop it?
You pretend he's nothing to you, but he's everything.
Oh, leave me alone.
I will pay him kind for how he's led us to be slaves.
Oh, you don't know it was him.
You are blind and do not see it.
Kinda weird since I have multiple eyes.
I will find him and make of him a broken bag of mush to be violated at my leisure.
You think I'm a spoiled plaything? Gibberish.
When you see him next, you must kill him.
Never. It'll never happen. You're crazy.
You must kill him. You must kill him in the worst way possible.
No, I'll do it my way. I'll make him die.
He will die soon, and then you'll have to never hear from him again.
No.
Thank you, my dear. Guys? Activate battle face. Battle face activated. I am Slog. Oh no, it's a Bayverse Autobot? You snot-nosed little pipsqueak. Call for help. We're all gonna die. Prepare for attack. Thank you, Cheetor, for reminding me of Rat Trap's existence. Yes, for a moment I thought our current situation could not be any more disgraceful. I'm glad to see that you mindless harlequins have arrived. Waspinator, you're ahead of me. Yeah, I'm right in front of him. Do not engage yet. No.
The only word I want getting out of our new leader is damnations and curses as he die.
Yes, we will seize the pod. Our situation here is untenable. They've waited long enough for our reinforcements to arrive. Prepare for attack. Don't be a fool. We haven't waited this long to lose everything in a foolish attack. I think I see what you mean, Magnus. I wonder why Megatron and Slog want the pod so badly. Wouldn't you like to know, Magnus? Well, don't tell him. That's what the villain always does. Yeah. We're all next to the pod, which means these flying Phoebes can't shoot anybody. And that's when we make our move. What are we to do? I'll program the droids to attack. What am I to do? Waspinator will scrap stupid Maximals now. Yes, eliminate them, but do not let anything happen to the pod. Yes. Will you stop with that yes? You're not Beast Wars Megatron. The plan is rather obvious, Commander. Why don't you just attack the Maximals, strand them in a pod, and send them into orbit? And because that would be idiotic, and that's not the plan.
We should just retrieve this egg for the glory of the royalty.
Not yet. This is it. They're taking their time. They don't want to rush into anything that might damage the pod. Shouldn't even come out here in the first place. The space bridge brought us here. You know, I almost thought Rat Trap wasn't here. Very funny. Yes. Why don't we just frag the thing? Too bad we didn't detect the protoform spark was extinguished. Keep option of destroying it open. The pod's the only thing keeping those flying armories quiet. There you go. Now, by the way, how'd the Dinobot get here? After crash, we followed them through bridge. Oh, okay. Why don't we just take it from them? I hadn't thought of that. Yeah. Oh, the two big cons are right in front of us. Waspinator say pin the tail on the catbot. What are you talking about? I thought it was a funny thing to say. Like the story was written by a guy who thought he was a prehistoric cat or something. Yeah. Not today, Predacons. Cheetor's gonna take you down a notch. She's top heavy. Be a hard to push her. Then we leave pod here, duke it out. So, Cheetor, prepare to play ball. Uh-oh. Megatron not want to play ball with Catbot. Not understand. Ha-ha, ha-ha, ha-ha. Uh-oh, it's Kitty Catbot. All right, Waspinator, let's duke it out. Let Waspinator face go. I've got you now. Secure this wretched thing. Ouch. Now to get back to the pod. We've seen how well you fly. Now let's see how well you fry. Oh, scrap. Oh well, Cheeto's in trouble again. Lend some support. I can't carry off the pod ourselves. You won't be taking the pod, Megatron. See to the pod. See to it now.
No.
Now prepare to die, Cheetor. What is that? Grab the pot now.
Even you have no right to take the creatures from this world.
You see? He's dead.
No, the Armada Cyclonus.
But I do not need to get rid of him now.
Up. Get him up.
Cyclonus and Galvatron, you saved us?
Not intentionally, we just want the pot. Yes, we stole the super weapon back from Starscream.
This is an interesting change of development. What planet is this anyways?
You would know it as Animatron, the Beast War planet, as Rosmacabre, or the Maximo homeworld.
Omicron, a megasector.
Yeah, we didn't know that. I don't know this Liege Maximo planet, how it's also the Beast planet. We're all moons of that gas giant up there. Yes, Beast planet colony on other Rosmacom world. In plain sight where no one would actually see it.
Literally, it's more than meets the eye.
What an awful pun!
Guess my blast didn't kill you.
No, it was a flesh wound.
More's the pity.
Hey, what's going on here? I thought that guy was dead. Seems to have captured one of the neutrals.
This is a bad place. Rhakshi, with a name spelled slightly different.
I am Destiny. Ooh, it's Destiny. Do not mock me, G2 Megatron.
What is he doing?
I am using the protoform device and this Autobot to bring forth an army.
Why don't you just do it yourself?
They would see the Autobots coming a light year away. So he means to create the perfect zombies. I can appreciate this.
It is completed. The rite again has been successful.
Forgive my pain, but no Decepticon has ever mothered so many.
Your nervousness around me is insulting, but I can appreciate your fear. You did not treat the Liege Maximo in such a manner.
How would you know? You killed him.
You're just like the old ones, emotional and vengeful. Did you think that for one moment the Liege Maximo did not expect me to kill him?
Why did he create you?
You do not know why he created me. To make me in tune with the Matrix.
Liege Maximo was more than an anachronism than even Megatron.
He ruled through logic and a more primal power than us. Why wouldn't Liege Maximo die, like his empire, months ago? Liege Maximo could not simply die with his empire along with it. No, the Decepticon's ambition is to rule the galaxy. Yes, a fruitless effort. How could one robotic species rule a galaxy?
The Primus created the Autobot Matrix, so did the Decepticon. But that was later to copy it.
The Decepticon Matrix. You're the third to even know of it.
Knowledge has always been passed to 3.
Yes, but you know of it through Chaz.
Yes, one of my past lives, and the clone Rhakshi too.
Do you know why we're the Liege Maximo above all Cybertronians?
Because you are the leader.
Megatron's not a prime, but Megatronus was. Exactly. Thank you, sir. Now that you know the truth. Yes, we shall see. Wait a minute, I thought you two were dead. We are, but the Matrix let us come back. It's a nifty trick, only this once to banish that guy. What happened, Draconis and Maxus Karda? Our ship crashed and we kind of blew up. No, their sparks are apparitions somehow. It's a bit more complicated than that. Yeah, it's too much for me to explain. You must return through the space bridge to Cybertron before it's too late. Ain't nothing you can do for the two of us. What is going on? Oh yeah, and watch out for the council. What is he talking about? Rhakshi, are you all right?
I will be, but they've already used my spark.
And that of her clone sister with a slightly different name?
I fear that she is deceased.
Then we've not seen the last of the Liege Maximo. There are more Decepticons emerging from Cloak. We should get out of here. This one is Rhakshi, a great warrior. Starscream, where's the space weapon? I don't know what you're talking about, Megatron. Oh yeah, let's see if this refreshes your memory. I can take you to it. Deal with the Autobots. Take them out now. No, Megatron.
Welcome to my ancestral homeworld, Starscream. Your weapons will be useless.
Really? Even the one that I hid? The Autobots were not built for weapons of war. We had to adapt to survive. The grand design of Primus is a wonderful thing to behold. What Cyclonus are you? I am Siege Kingdom Cyclonus.
I sense a strange kinship with you. How is that possible? The Decepticon matrix for which you seek also belonged to me. Belonged in the past tense? Yes, but it was lost long ago.
That's better.
Allekom,
Yes, Ultra Magnus.
you and our friend are soon to revive, and we shall return to the Council.
Optimus Prime, you have definite spirit about you.
You'd be safer at Iacon, Optimus. Aren't you dead? You're confusing me with my twin, but he's already been resurrected in another body. Forgive me, Optimus, but Primus bestowed some memories to me.
We know your cause is just. This case is unprecedented.
We know where his loyalties lie. I understand. Decepticons, we can finish this. For a strike pattern. Megatron, we do not need to fight amongst ourselves. We need to fight the invaders.
They are already here. The Draconists did not banish them.
I don't need permission. I'll just rip the Autobots to pieces. Why would the Makers guide us to this place?
Optimus, what happened?
No, it's you again.
Yes, Optimus Prime. It's a good thing I don't have a nose, but I bet his breath stinks. You little pipsqueak.
Someone's got to banish him again.
No, Prime, it is you who will be banished.
Who's ever guiding you? Come out.
You think there's something driving me? Ridiculous.
Freedom is a right all sentient beings, but it cannot allow you to invade. How are we going to stop him, Prime? Maybe the Matrix can stop him.
Do you really want this to end with a long discussion like the finale of the original X-Files?
No, anything but that.
I tell you, there's no fuel for your folly, Prime.
You're a brother of Primus, Unicron, and Wrath.
The Matrix or your minions told you that.
He's like a proto-Predacon.
A prehistoric ancient Predacon. Yes.
That means that Maxus Karda and Draconis will evolve into him somehow? I don't think that's quite it, Ultra Magnus, but we'll figure it out.
I don't think he's a Predacon.
Doesn't really look like our Megs.
I think he's pretending too, but he's already created those other life forms.
Yes, and unlike Megatron, I will rule the galaxy.
It's you who gave me access to your technology. It's the last mistake you'll ever make. What? Primal Prime?
The Masters have come to arrest you, so we will pay for your crimes against Cybertron.
I don't think that's Primal Prime. You think? Oh no, it's Megatron. Yes, Optimus Prime, we will come with us to Fortress Maximus, and we will return to Cybertron.
Yes, the invasion will begin as planned.
The bodies of Draconis and Maxus Karda. We'll have them ready as well, sir. Excellent. All shall be one under the liege Maximo.
Yes.
Oh, I suspect this is going to be messy.
My brother Megatron's gone insane.
You just noticed that. Their primal plan may be the only chance of finding the others. Oh yeah? How's that? If we revive him, we can figure out where they're going. It is no use. He will not emerge.
They also took one of the Megatrons.
And if they kill the bodies of Draconis Prime and Maxus Karda, he'll disappear again.
You thought I left?
Yes, that's odd.
Well, I didn't. Maybe we should go and find Unicron's head and use it to revive him.
That is insane, Megatron. No one will do that.
We're running out of time if those Maximals are going to execute him or something. Demoralizing us by destroying the leader of the Autobots. Not to mention wreaking havoc with the timeline. Well, I don't think the ship we brought will be fast enough. They'd like to slip past the Decepticon defenses when you get there. Except aren't most of the ones that aren't sick here? Oh yeah, I hadn't thought of that. It was their plan all along. Weaken our defenses and wait for us to die.
No, it's destiny again. The actions of your brother are against the plan.
Could you revive him?
Why would I want to do that?
Because if the other Optimus Prime dies, you'll never have the Matrix.
What? I don't need it. I have the Decepticon Matrix. I touched it once. That did not sound at all naughty.
Invasion plan's kind of kaput. We already know about it.
This is not going to end in a long diatribe about how it ended off camera.
Is there a camera?
It's a figure of speech, Galvatron.
Revive him and he can be a distraction for you.
Yes, but he's from the future. The death of the future Megatron earlier was not supposed to be what happened.
So you mean you will correct it?
I will not correct it, but perhaps his return will correct some of it. The alien. He controls me. Oh no, he's possessed. Maybe this wasn't the best of ideas. Ha, you think? Slave, listen to me. You will destroy them all. Yes, master. You made me a weapon to destroy the ones I loved in life. Let us go to crush the Transformers on Cybertron. He missed us. I wonder if he planned it that way. I doubt that. Try to revive the others. He missed me too. Yes, Autobots and Decepticons. We must go to Cybertron to stop them. Only way to prevent the inevitable. If it's inevitable, how can we prevent it? Oh yes, well it won't be inevitable if we prevent it. Haha, hello everyone! Oh, they're Dinobots with Skyfire. He must be the good one.
You guys need a lift to Cybertron?
Yes, we need to save Optimus Prime, Draconis and Maxus Karda. Well, that is if they're actually on Cybertron yet. You think they're not? Well, why bother destroying them on Cybertron when they could do it here? Oh really? This plan sounds kind of insane. Might get us killed. They will slaughter them. You're so optimistic. Did you actually bring Regis Maximus back?
Yes, we did.
Probably take us too long to get there with Chip. Then what shall we do? Well, there's always that space bridge, but we don't know where it took them. I may have an idea about that. Let's roll. No one can save you now. They have no idea where you are. We charge you with being annoying, seditious, and evil. How do you plead? What am I doing in the Crucible? I think he wants to burn us both. And the body of those two Autobots as well for kindling. How do you plead? Guilty. I like being evil. I am innocent of being evil. Ha! You have killed Decepticons in cold blood. In self-defense, Megatron. But you see, the Maximo want us to destroy each other. Literally. Ah, they're in the resurrection chamber. Ah, they've rigged it up as Crucible. Call in the reinforcements. No, you won't stop this. Prime is annoying. Being annoying is not a reason to burn someone. Then you admit that you are annoying. Let me watch in fascination, dear brother. You do realize if you destroy those other two, you'll disrupt the timeline. The new timeline will be better, or to our liking. You're guilty of being an Autobot simp. I'm not a simpleton. I'm quite smart. You're charged with war crimes in general. Ha! Shall we destroy him now? You will not destroy me. You'll be stopped. Prepare for his demise. We made the modifications, my lord. And now witness the demise of my nemesis. Soon we'll plunder the galaxy, starting with Earth. Prime will be finished. It may be too intense. Let the Autobots come and see the leader destroyed. Why am I being burned? You guys like me. He's just crazy, Megatron. Shields. Oh no, the Autobots have come to rescue them. You betrayed me. Well, activate the shield power. Now it is like a G.I. Joe ending. The whole point of defeating that ending. Well, I guess in the 21st century they can't actually burn anybody. Well, we got them off that hot plate just in time.
They weren't even off the planet. They were in the resurrection chamber.
This reboot of Optimus Prime's burning was merely a distraction.
Uh-oh, for what?
We have the weapons, the fleet, and the means, and we'll use it. Hey, wait a minute, isn't Sunrunner dead? Maybe we're dead.
Welcome to the realm.
Before Cybertron was, I was.
Well, it's Alpha Trial.
The torpedo, I was still holding it.
Yes, it's temporarily in limbo.
Well, we can't have a universe where Draconis Prime and his friend are killed. What would that say?
You're that Brieger, aren't you?
Yeah, and we're here too. I was Peripheral.
And that was Kitty Key.
I was Peripheral's assistant Lisa.
That's Kitty Key. Kitty Bowler's in here too. But they're humans, not Transformers. I do not understand what's going on here. A Quintesson, interesting. It's a weird place to have eternity, but at least I can share it with you. Yeah, It was a good run. Hope the Autobots win this one. Well, this is a fantasy.
How come I'm here and so is the bomb?
That is interesting.
Well, I'm tired of being here.
Space and time are different here. So it could explode or not explode. Foolish voyagers who have sealed your own fate. He's an anomaly in the whole thing. What does that mean?
Means you can mess with that bomb somehow. Part of me is made of the same material as the Scythe of Destiny.
Won't cut it open then. Maybe we should get up and stop him.
I'm not going to activate the bomb and destroy wherever this is.
Well, that's good.
Well, I am. I've had it with this weird domain. No, don't oppress me.
Now, the Sunrunner, it's not about him. Now, run a Sunrunner, stop that.
Give me that. No, give me that. No, give me that. No, give me that. No, give me that. The activation button.
No, what have you done? You two, I can't hold it back much longer. What is this place, Alpha Trion? I think I figured it out. Yeah, what'd you figure out? We're in a ship the aliens were chasing us with. That means this ain't Alpha Trion. Oh, really? You figured that out? When they brought us here to their holiday. The enemy's trying to make us think we're dead, but the torpedo followed us in. So we're not dead. Some kind of space-time weapon. Yes, exactly. How come we're falling over and dying? We will really die. Wait a minute, he's Alpha Trion's doppelganger, isn't he? Yeah. The late Maximo will be victorious, even without me. Oh, we gotta get out there and warn somebody. Draconis. I've been dead before. I was too. Well, there's always a future. Transformer universe, there's always second chances. We'll share this with you. Oh, saccharine sweet, disgusting. So what do we call you? I am actually a Megatron. And in a few seconds his power will wear off and boom. Oh, well, that's just Prime. Yes. You do realize you two are coming back as Primal and Megatron, the Beast Wolves, you know. That's what I figured. It happened before. It'll happen again. A BSG reference.
Resistance is futile. It's a Star Trek reference.
No, my power over you is waning. Once he dies, the Maximos will be free to invade.
Come with me if you want to live.
How does she get back here? The Terminator reference. Technically, Harlan Ellison. Yeah, Cameron stole that from Harlan Ellison. Enough joking, you two. We have only seconds. No, I lost them. The invasion will still go forward.
Well, I won't meet you in this timeline, dear sister.
What was that? You again. The brother Rhakshi just blew up your mothership. Hope the fleet has fun invading. What? The flagship? Go see for yourself, Megatronus. Yes, I will. They did it. We only delayed the inevitable.
They're still coming.
We will stomp them. What happened?
We rescued you, Optimus Prime.
Next time on Transformers MUSH, the invasion begins.
Transformers, more than meets the eye. Autobots rage their battles to destroy the evil forces of the Decepticons, the Transformers, robots in disguise. The Transformers, more than meets the eye. Transformers.